And hello everyone, my name is Tommy and we are here to open a box of One Piece Wings of the Captain. This is the set known as OP06 and the sixth set, at least for the English speaking countries, of the One Piece trading card game. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. And once I open it, with some editing magic, I will actually jump to, well, basically I will keep cutting all of the boosters up. I will cut the top and then just go through the packs together. I love the card game so far, but I absolutely cannot stand these booster packs. This little thing here, you're supposed to pull and open the pack. I just don't function well with it. So yeah, in a second. Okay, and boom, with the power of some scissors and some editing magic, all the packs are back in the box and they're all open, so I don't have to bother with that and can just safely go through the packs. And with that, let's start. So we're gonna go over the first few packs perhaps a bit slower, and then we'll speed up. We have Raizo, Gaspard, Kamakiri, Wadatsumi, Nothing at All, Zeph, the Kingdom of Germa, Sai, Kuzan, Windsmoke Sora, Tashigi, and a Hiyori. And that is our first hit for the box. This super rare Hiyori actually looks super nice. I really quite enjoy it. So I'm happy to pull that one out. I'll be showing the pulls at the end as well, but for now I won't be doing too much separating on the cards. And yeah, let's continue. So this is the first set I get to experience on a release day. As we all know, there are some shortages with the set, with the print, with the boxes, and availability and prices are skyrocketing. I was lucky enough to be able to get this box from my local game shop. We were all limited to one box per customer. Tsuru, Kikunoju, and the Don Hit. So we were limited to one box per customer. And while, you know, I would love to be able to crack more packs open, I personally, as a player, don't particularly care that much. I want to have the gaming pieces, and I also buy singles, so, you know, I'm not too worried over that, but it just sucks that there is not enough for everyone to at least experience the whole new set and crack a box at least. But hopefully with the upcoming sets that will be resolved and fixed, and we'll be able to enjoy this game a lot more readily available. I will be making some videos on that topic, on card availability, on decks, on card replacement for some decks and so on. So stay tuned if you are interested in that. And oh, we have the first alt art, which is actually an SP. This is OP04 Sugar. That's quite a pretty card, to be honest. Okay, so there we go. In pack number 4 already. So for those who are not aware, usually there are 2 to 3 hits per box in the form of alt arts, SP cards, and alt leaders and so on. And the secret rares also count in this. So we are at our first currently. I hope I am showcasing the cards properly, because I'm not 100% sure how much is visible. This is still a test setup that I am working with. But yeah, I just hope that everything is currently in on the screen and easy to see. So on OP06, there is not that much meta shift, perhaps. We still have basically yellow decks and Sakazuki, and the new Yamato, which is yellow-green, and we have the purple blue Reiju showing up. But for the most part, the majority of the cards, the decks have shaken up and changed a bit, but the majority of the meta remains relatively the same. Yellow is still strong with the new cards. Black with the new Moria is also quite strong, but not too much has changed. However, as of recording of this video, I believe it happened just yesterday that the... how to put this here, maybe? That it happened just yesterday that Sakazuki ban for the Western audience was introduced, and that's a Perona. Very nice. So we will be, it appears so, following the Japanese ban system. They also got Sakazuki banned only upon the release of OP07 in Japan. So in June, when OP07 comes to us, we will have the same ban, but it looks like it's Sakazuki and Moria Town until then. And again, as I said, yellow is also very strong. All the leaders in yellow. We have NL, we have Katakuri, and we have Yamato as yellow-green will be quite strong. This card, actually, this SR we just pulled, Momonosuke, I've been testing it out in Yamato. Works quite well. I'm quite liking this card. Glad to see him here. So, yes, not too much to say on the matter of meta and such, but I, as someone who's still relatively new to the game, I only started playing during, oops, okay, the second don't hit and 2 rares. I started during OP05, shortly after the release of OP05. I saw my local scene starting to pick up more and more players. I had purchased a starter deck Luffy when the game first came out, but haven't really played it ever. So when seeing more players gathering up, I finally decided to give it a go, and have not regretted it. I've actually been going to almost all of my locals, so... oh, and we have a Reiju. So I've been quite enjoying the game so far, and I'm actually getting quite serious about it, so I'm hoping that it continues to grow. I just hope that, again, I hope that from the next few sets or so, everybody will get a chance to at least open some packs and be able to make the decks that they want to play. That being said, though, despite all the complaints about availability of the cards, singles are not very expensive on the secondary market. So I'm in Europe, so on card market, most of these cards are already quite cheap and very... we got one Hody Jones as well, and very affordable. For example, I don't know what's on the US market, but in EU, these are about €7 each, 7, maybe 5 or so, and this is already down to 4 Perona. So, you know, not too bad, to be honest, for singles. So if you want to play the decks, I strongly encourage you to actually buy the singles. But I also understand that people want to, in general, just open packs as well. So I really hope that the reprints come sooner. We've been confirmed reprints on OP05, 6 and 7, and then from 8 onwards, I believe they will be printing up a lot more, or at least decently more, to basically make up for the demand. Pudding, and you're the one who should disappear. So that should alleviate a lot of the issues we're having currently. These first packs have been quite full. We're almost halfway down with the box, and that's quite a few hits, which may mean that the second part of the box will be quite empty, but you know, oh well, it is what it is. It may not make up for as entertaining video as if all the hits were at the end, but you know, you get roughly the same amount of hits per box, so whether they're first or last, it doesn't really matter that much. So I was also personally lucky enough to be able to participate into 2 pre-release events. I saw online that lots of people... Ooh, Onami, nice. Onami is actually a rare that I'm as excited to see as a super rare. So yeah, as I was saying, I was able to participate on 2 pre-releases, and I saw online that some people were not happy with how the pre-releases were handled in many places. So I don't know how it was at your place, but for us, our local community leaders who are organizing most of the things actually agreed to have the Rainbow Luffy leader and to basically play like that. That's a 3rd Kikunojo, I think, in this box. 1, 2... Oops. 3, yes, so 3 so far. And with Rainbow Luffy, it wasn't that bad. I can imagine how, you know, allowing bringing your own leader and stuff like that could mess up the entire pre-release and could make it very imbalanced. Or someone pulling up a Yamato leader, for example, the double damage would be crazy in pre-release. But with the Rainbow Luffy, the games were quite even, and you know, the people who normally place high in the tournaments were placing high on the pre-release as well, without any crazy pulls. Sure, you would have the occasional player who pulled a Zoro, a secret rare Zoro, who, you know, just comes to 9-10 dawn and summons Zoro and starts attacking 3 times and gets the win. Oh, okay. There is the Zoro we're talking about. Nice. So this Zoro, for those who don't know, he has when attacking 1, you may rest 1 dawn to set this character as active, and then active main once per turn. For 2, you can unrest him again. So he attacks, when attacking, you pay the 1, he comes back, and then you attack again, and then you can again pay 2 to reset him and attack 3rd time. That's crazy in a sealed format, so if you pulled him during your pre-release, maybe you scored a bit hard than you should have, but with the Rainbow Luffy, for the most part, you know, people, the people who are usually winning were winning during the pre-release as well. So I personally quite enjoyed playing sealed with this format. This is the only format I've played sealed with because, again, as I said, I joined roughly very early into the OP05, but during OP05, so I did not catch pre-release on OP05. But yes, okay, and that's a Shanks. I was super excited when I first saw this card, but then I realized that this card is way too slow and doesn't do much. But in the pre-release, it's actually pretty good because it's one of the few ways to get rid of Zoro. So, you know, not all cards are meant to be in competitive decks. Some are better in smaller format, like sealed, for example. And that's our second and probably last pull, by the way, with the Zoro. But we got also 6 supers, so we should have at least 1 or so super left in this box. This card also saved my ass a lot during the pre-release. An amazing card. And another Onami. Ooh, and that's an Alt Art Reiju. For a second I was like, is that a regular Reiju? But no, that's an Alt Art Reiju. Nice, so that would be the 3rd. And at this point, most likely the last pull of this box. I'm quite happy with this box. SP, a Zoro, this would be my second Zoro. I was able to open 1 box from the other local game store we have. We have 2 here, so 1 of each. And I got a Zoro there as well. So that's the second I needed. Getting the SP was pretty cool. And oh, another Hiyori. Nice. So I'm very happy with this box. Let's see, will there be one more super rare? This is last 3 packs. This and 2 more. If I get a super, maybe I would like to get 1 Shreya. I already was able to buy a few of them, but 1 more would complete the playset, and I can finally also play the RP Law. I'm the kind of person who plays a lot of decks, so I end up buying lots of singles online because, well, you can't pull them all. And the very last pack of this box what's gonna be? Tokikake, Cerberus, Kamakiri, Dosun, Raki, Jigoro of the Wind, Sanji Crying, Meteor Strike of Love, whatever that is, Hachan, Reject, and Gum Gum Gatling. So that's it for this box, guys. Thank you for watching. Let's actually, I shouldn't thank yet. I should go over the pulls. So we got the Tudon. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 supers. 2 of which were Hiyori. In my experience so far, every box I've seen open, regardless if it was pre-release or whatnot, had at least one of the supers being a duplicate. So we got the Hiyori. That's a really good one to get as a duplicate. Perhaps the only better one would be maybe a Moria. And I actually still need a playset of Moria. So sad we didn't get one Moria. And these are the hits. We got an Altart Reiju. Beautiful Altart. Although, to be completely honest with you, the regular Reiju art is also pretty good. So here they are next to each other. And I don't honestly see that big of a reason to go for the Altarts. I mean, if you're someone who wants the fully blinged out deck, then maybe, yeah, you know, maybe you're gonna get the Altart. But that's, you know, they're very close to each other. I don't know. I may end up just going with the regular ones. But I am happy with that Rage Pool. Then we have Secret Zoro, and then we have SP Sugar from OP04. So that's it for my box of OP06. This will be, unless the prices go down to like 90 per box, this will be my last OP06 box. I'll be, for the remaining of this edition, be buying mostly singles. Yeah, I recommend you guys to do the same. If you can crack a box, great. Do it if you can. But don't pay some ridiculous prices like 150, 60, 80, 200 for a box. It's not worth it. These cards are beautiful. The experience of opening is great, but at the end of the day, what matters the most, if you enjoy the game, is to play the game. And for that, singles will do you just as good as opening boxes. So with that, thanks for watching. I'm Tommy, and peace out.